Welcome to everybody. Today, let us take the solution to the DC Mathematics Paper 3 2023. Okay, so we have to take, we start with, let us do question 8, the question under probability. So, the question reads, okay, two events A and B are such that probability of A equals to 2 on 5, probability of A union B equals to 7 on 10. Okay, find A, the probability of B, if A and B are mutually exclusive. B, the probability of B if A and B are independent. Roman 2. When a contractor needs a clock, it could be hired from one of the three companies, X, Y, or Z. Of the clocks hired, 40% are from X, 50% are from Y, and 10% are from Z. 9% of the clocks hired from X, 6% of the clocks hired from Y, and 20% of the clocks hired from Z all arrive late at the contractor's estate. A truck is hired at random from the company. Calculate the probability that the truck C will arrive late, D will not arrive late. Given that the truck hired arrives late, find the probability that it comes from Y. Okay, so with that, let us shoot directly to the first part of the solution. So for the A part, they say probability of B if A and B are mutually exclusive. So we are just going to be using this formula, okay? The probability of A union B equals to the probability of A plus the probability of B. Yes, for mutual exclusion. So in mutual exclusion, the probability of A union B equals to the probability of A plus probability of B. Here you replace the value of the probability of A union B given by an equation and the probability of A, and you make probability of B the subject, and you get your probability of B to be equals to 3 on 10. Okay, now for the B part, we say what? Using the probability of A union B equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So if we have this now in independence relation, we have that what? Probability of A intersection B equals to probability of A times probability of B. Okay, so with that we replace the value now, the new probability of A intersection B. So we get what? The probability of A union B to be equals to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A times the probability of B. Okay, which imply that 7 on 10 equals to 2 on 5 plus the probability of B minus 2 on 5 the probability of B. With that, now we made the probability of B the subject, and you get probability of B to be equals to half. So take note, in mutual exclusion, okay, probability of A union B equals to probability of A plus probability of B. Oh, surely there are some other assumptions, but that's what we need for this question. Okay, in mutual exclusion. Also take note that the independence relation is when the probability of A intersection B all equals to probability of A times probability of B. Okay, so for the next part, let me display back the equation for you, the Roman 2 part. So with that, we take down the solution. Okay, so they say that word, the question said, now let us do some assumptions here. Let X, okay, let X be the event that the clocks come from X. Let Y be the event that the clock come from Y. Let Z be the event that the clock come from Z. And let L be the event that the clocks arrive late. I'm making all these assumptions. Why? Because I'm not going to be using the tree diagram as some usually do. Okay, so for this other case here, I'll make this assumption. If you are going to be using the tree diagram, all what you need to say is that what, let your L be the event that the clocks arrive late, and you work with your diagram. Okay, they said the tree diagram is the easiest diagram, is the easiest way of answering this type of questions. Okay, it's not correct, it's not wrong. Okay, but know that there's not only one method of doing that. Okay, there cannot be only one method of answering or solving something. Okay, so there are so many ways. So I've used this other method. So for the C part, they said I will calculate the probability that the clock will arrive late. So what will be that probability? The probability that the clock will arrive late will be equal to the probability of X intersection L. That is the probability of X intersection the late, that X will be late, plus the probability of Y intersection L, plus the probability of Z intersection L. So what will this be equal to? It will be equal to the probability of X, 40%, times the probability that X will arrive late. Okay, that is 40% times 9%, plus the probability of Y, 50%, times the probability that Y will arrive late, 6%, plus the probability of Z, 10%, times the probability that Z will arrive late, 20%. And you now get your answer to be equal to 43 on 500. Okay, you can test with your tree diagram and tell me in the comment section if you get the same answer. Okay, or if my method is simpler, or which one, I don't know, but I'm sure that the tree diagram is easier. Okay, so the G part is saying calculate the probability that the clock will not arrive late. What will be that probability? It it will just be 1 minus the probability that the clock will arrive late. Very easy and straightforward. Okay, so you take 1 minus the probability that you have gotten here, and you get 457 all over 500 as the probability that the clocks will not arrive late. Now the other part that we call the E part here, they say that given that the clocks higher arrive late, find the probability that it comes from y. One thing is that they told you already that the clocks arrive late. Okay, now they say that what, find the probability that it comes from y. What is that probability? Will be the probability that the clocks come from y all over it arrive late. Okay, so what does this mean? It just means that the probability of y given l, where l is the probability that y arrive late 6%. Okay, so with that, now this, if you expand this one, I'm going to get the probability of y intersection l all over the probability that the clocks will arrive late. Okay, but now for this case, this l here is the general l that we have calculated. Okay, so with that, now we replace the values, and you're going to get 15 over 43. So you can do your own and tell me, let me know if you have the same thing. Okay, you can do that and tell us in the comment section. So that's all for the video. I thank you all guys for watching. Please like, comment and share this video. Okay, let everybody learn something and go forward. Okay, so see you another time in another video. Thank you.